Be quite so subtle tonight. My comments are going to be based on the fact that after almost 60 years living in this community, being raised in this community, raising 3 sons in this community, working at the high school for 20 years and coaching for decades, I know this community inside and out, lived here almost my entire life. I hear people come up here and talk about national agendas and all that stuff. It's just absolute BS. There is no national agenda, not even close, nothing like that at all. This board supports every kind of kid. We don't pick by color. We don't go brown, black, or white. We don't care if they're gay. We don't care if they're straight. We support every kind of kid, but that lie gets told out there all the time. You go back to the time when we voted on that no politics in our schools, that got flipped and turned to make it sound like that we were against those kids, and we never have been. And I'm tired of hearing about the lies in this community that come out, and especially in election season. All these people have tied themselves to a wagon that you can't get off of. They want to talk about the fact that they've came after me and Brian for 3.5 years. They came after my family, my house, my kids who don't even live in this town anymore. They've come after my friends. They've attacked everything. But it's never their fault. It's never a problem how they can act like that and do everything they talk about with bullying, lying, misdirection, and non-truths. That's happened to me for the last 3.5 years on this board. Yet I went down today and I signed up again to do this. We don't get any money for this. We don't get paid to do it. And yet I have people out here in this community who think that they are okay to treat other people like that. And they're not. They're not at all. This board has supported every student that we can come across every single time. When we hired this superintendent, we got the best superintendent we've had in a long time. We've got a superintendent that does care about every kid, doesn't have an agenda, comes into play, and he walks in and he hires a staff that's getting the job done when it wasn't getting done before. I've worked and lived in this community for a long time. People are getting behind all of the non-truth being spread across this community are wrong. They hurt our community. I'm going to finish with this. The people who go out there and lie and do misdirection and don't tell the truth. And I hope you're getting this on video right now. Go ahead. I'll tell you what's going on. There are wolves in sheep's clothing right now out there that are spreading lies. And if you've hitched your wagon to that, you've hitched your wagon to the wrong group. The people in Newberg-Dundee deserve better. They deserve an open communication, and the parents deserve a school that's transparent. When this school district tried to be transparent, the union balked at it, filed grievances. Whenever this school district tries to do something positive, people come up here in front of that microphone and are negative. And all they can do is be negative because they don't have anywhere else to go with anything. They want to blame it all on somebody else. Instead of getting up here and coming up with solutions and sitting down and having honest conversations about something, it's always attack, attack, attack. There are good people on this board. Don't care if it's brown, black, or white. Don't care if they're gay or not gay. This board has been honest. There's no national agenda. It is straightforward. Our country has been divided by politics from East Coast to West Coast, North and South. And we're no different in this community. But people can't sit down anymore. They have to cancel. They have to walk by you. Some people in that room right there, you walk by me, you won't even talk to me. That's called canceling other people. Now, whether or not we elect people to this board, new people or however it's going to go, this board will change. But this community needs to get back to being Newberg and Dundee. It needs to get back to being a community that cares about everybody. It needs to get back to being a community that doesn't shun people and put people down. We have people that have been in leadership in this district before that are out and they're part of this thing. And I'm tired of hearing that what I am told and I see and I'm talked to about that's not true. It's not true at all. If you want to run for the school board, run for the school board, but don't lie about it. And don't attach your wagon to people that do lie about it. If you want to run for this board and be on it for all the right reasons, not for a political agenda. We haven't had one political agenda talk the entire time I've been on the board, not one. Now, normally I've been told I'm supposed to stay pretty calm because I'm board chair. Well, heck with that anymore. This whole thing back now where we sit back and we just take hit after hit after hit. People get to that microphone, they think they can just say whatever they want. That doesn't make it true. I'd like to play for the Portland Trailblazers and make $10 million a year. I can tell you that, but it doesn't make it true. I'm disappointed that this community can't get back to a level understanding of what it's like for our kids. Our parents deserve to know everything going on in our schools. And if they don't like it, it's their kids. It's not the union's kids. It's not the teachers' kids. And trust me, with all the good teachers we have in this district, they don't all agree with this union leadership at this current time. You know why? Because I talked to them. They come in and talk to me and tell me that, but they can't say anything. You say that in a public school, you will get ostracized, you won't get promoted, you won't get anything. And that's how it works in public education. And it needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. Even when we could hear in a board meeting with people in the audience. I watch you guys, I can tell who won't talk to each other. And everybody's wrong. We all just need to get back to being Newberg-Dundee. That's all I have to say. Our superintendent.
All right. I'll start with the Brittany, Holly, and Jillian. I guess I'll pigpile on top of them. They're